Hey everybody, it's Tim Niederreiter, and I almost didn't record this video today because I'm tired. I edited my book, my sequel to The Mangrove Suite, for 4 hours today, and that just really took it out of me, as well as all the walking around town in between editing. And I don't know, I'm very proud of this book, though. I think the book's gonna be really good when it comes out. I was worried certain parts of it wouldn't be as good as I thought they were on the first draft, and I can still be deceiving myself. But I think I've really, but having reading it, just like reading it as a book, it's working really well for me. And I'm also doing a little bit of preliminary proofreading and stuff on this book before I send it off to my beta readers and proofreaders and stuff. And really, there's only one of each of those, so beta reader and proofreader. At this point, I don't believe in doing a whole lot of beta reading and getting a whole lot of beta readers because I don't think books should be written by committee, and I also don't think there's an advantage to that as far as the craft sense of it. Yeah, you get a better idea with a bunch of beta readers. You get an idea of how different people like the book, but I think there's ways you can get a pretty good gauge on that with just one reader. And because this is a sequel, it's hard for me to reach out to a lot of people to to get them to read it. I mean, granted, I could maybe I should in fact reach out to more people and give them a free copy of book one to go with it and ask them to review that. But that seems like a steep price. It seems like a lot to ask, and usually I don't want to put too much pressure on other people. Uh, anyway, it's been a good week. Getting a lot recorded for Mooks and Monsters. Scheduled some more stuff for a live after reading. Those are my podcasts, by the way. I podcast as well as write fiction. And I'm working on on the next of Mooks and Monsters Savage Worlds adventure, the big one that I've got planned for my co-host. I think it's gonna be just me and him. I was toying with the idea of trying to invite some other people on, but I think this is about the best I can do. And one player is plenty for the show, I think, because we don't run the show for a long. The show's only half an hour long. It comes out on every Wednesday on mentalsellerpublications.com. Just ding, so you know, uh, in case you're not familiar with that site. Uh, and we're hopefully this will be coming out around this these podcast episodes that I'm talking about. Where we're at the Savage Worlds game will come out around New Year's. Yeah, probably around New Year's or shortly after the New Year. Anyway, but back to the writing stuff, the Tangent City, right? In the writing and editing, I've had a really hard time writing new fiction to go with, but I think 4 hours of work on editing in one day is pretty solid. I expected to do, I was hoping the ratio would be more like 3 hours a day on writing plus one or two on editing. But I'll take four on editing, especially at this stage of the process. Yes, indeed. So, well, this has been whatever this show is. I mean, I don't have a name for it, so I'm Tim Niederreiter, and thanks for watching. See you Friday. Bye.